Hey Leo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 20th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Leo. At the heart of your reading, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse. This is someone who is sick and tired of pouring into other people's cups, turning that care and nurturing energy toward themselves. And I think in so doing, part of the way that's manifesting is by refusing to be there when the other people expect you to. Specifically at some big event, like I'm not going to rally the troops to go to this dinner or to get everyone ready to go camping. There's some event that's been turned on its head because you're withdrawing from the role of nurturer and caretaker. The challenge is doing this in a way that is not toxic, because you want to resolve those sorts of energies. You don't want to stir up more animosity. The Devil in reverse as the challenge is telling me there's some rage, there's some anger surrounding this, and if you try to rectify the situation by turning that care and attention and nurturing toward yourself for some self-care and refusing to continue to support someone else or the other people in your life in that way, it could be with an undercurrent of like passive aggressiveness or wanting the other person to suffer, wanting to teach them a lesson and have them hurt the way that you've hurt. And you recognize that that's not going to solve anything. So it's a very delicate like balancing act that you're trying to pull off here. Yeah, you don't want to manifest a result of a big shakeup with the Tower in reverse here as your focus. You recognize that this is a delicate balancing act and you want to pull it off in a way that is fair to you, where you put yourself first in a healthy way and not in a way that burns down the whole house because you're dissatisfied with someone who won't clear the table. Show me what led up to this in the recent past. Leo energy, strength. I'm getting a little bit of that, like, Lord, give me the strength. You definitely had to exhibit a lot of self-discipline in the recent past. I think you got very frustrated and you reined in that metaphorical beast with this devil energy that you're trying to contain. I think you've been doing so very successfully. But it must have been something that's persisted for a while if you're dealing with it now and it's continuing from the past. So that may be sort of wearing you down, energetically speaking. One of the best things that can come from this, from your higher self perspective, is the Chariot in reverse realization. It's knowing where you're sort of spinning your wheels or going against the grain, trying to get something moving that just isn't in alignment. So bringing your awareness to those areas where your energies could be more well spent if you were to redirect them to areas that are more aligned or with people that you're more aligned. In the near future, we have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. So you pair these two energies, and it's sort of the best of both worlds when it comes to passion and love, genuine emotion. If you have one without the other, sometimes each can sort of fall flat. You can have a meaningless, hollow, exciting physical, intimate connection, or you can have like a real, genuine, loving friendship sort of connection. And if you don't sort of intertwine those two energies as you are forming the connection, you can miss out on this well-rounded sort of deep, loving, passionate experience. Now, he is showing up as the knight. He's not the king, he's not the emperor. So I think this is speaking more about someone is moving toward you. We're talking about taking action based on a passionate feeling and making a genuine emotional offer. What's going to surprise Leo that they don't see coming? Five of Wands in reverse says that when you put yourself out there expecting to be met with conflict or competition, you're going to find the opposite. Either there's no one around to sort of test your abilities to try and create conflict with you, or it could be that you're expecting a fight and a conflict and it just doesn't materialize. Another possibility is that no one compares. There's no competition, not in a literal sense of no one being there to compete with you, but there's no real competition. Like, everyone else just pales in comparison to whatever it is or however you put yourself out there. Now, this could be a comparison between your Knight of Wands character, kind of setting themselves apart from the competition, so to speak. But I think more likely this is an energy that's manifesting through you. Show me hopes and fears. What is Leo hopeful for, and what are we concerned about? We have the Page of Wands. You want to leave room in life for genuine curiosity, sparking new interest, being intrigued in new directions, letting that childlike wonder sort of tickle your fancy from time to time. But perhaps you've had experiences in the past that make you feel like that leads to shiny object syndrome, like being distracted and following a new passion to the detriment of the areas of life that might benefit from some consistency and some self-discipline. The end result, we have the Empress in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So now we're not just talking about Queen of Cups in reverse. We are kind of elevating to Empress in reverse energy. I do want to say that if throughout this whole experience, because there is like some love and romance and intrigue and not wanting disaster on the table here, I do want to point out that the Empress does have to do with fertility and the potential for pregnancy in that way. So in the reverse, that could signify or indicate that there won't be a pregnancy. So take that as it resonates. The Three of Pentacles in reverse in connection with this energy, however, makes me feel like this is more about a lack of creative outlet. Declining an opportunity to collaborate with others because either you don't feel like your contribution would be good enough, like they're expecting you to be the Empress and contribute with other Empresses and Emperors, and you're like, I'm not quite there yet. I don't feel like I'm good enough to be in that circle of contributors. I would create an outcome where the end result would fall short because of me, my lack. I'm going to pull a clarifier on that because I feel like whatever it is that you're going through now, trying to pull back from anger, trying to pull back from the potential to lash out at someone. Yeah, it has you, Devil in reverse, underscoring that challenge there. It has you walking away from something. The Eight of Cups tells me that there's not going to be like a big obvious problem. It's going to seem good enough. It's going to seem fine. But in actual fact, it's going to feel wrong. It's going to feel like you belong somewhere else. So that pull, that either withdrawal from a collaboration, like taking yourself out of that environment, or refusing to even enter into it in the first place, might just be more about feeling like this isn't the area where you would shine. Yeah, there's something about just not being in alignment, not being a fit or a match for that particular environment. Chariot in reverse. Show me advice for Leo. What advice do we have for Leo to navigate these energies for their highest and best good? More Leo energy. You guys, this is interesting. It's not all Leo readings have both the Strength card and the Sun card come out, but this is the second time in a row when I've been doing the Leo readings. I think yesterday's reading had both as well. So you're definitely in your element. You're very comfortable expressing your true nature, and that's shining through very well. For advice, I feel like this is saying, look up from your little corner of the world and realize the expansive territory that's around you, metaphorically speaking. There's abundant opportunity that lies ahead. From your higher self perspective, there's so much to be optimistic about. The possibilities seem endless from that perspective. And Spirit wants to share that perspective with you in a way that sort of lends a bit of the optimism, a bit of the courage and excitement and exuberance that they feel on their end, that facet of you feels. You have the potential to adopt that feeling or let that sort of energy infuse into your current day-to-day now. And that's a good feeling to have. I mean, it's fresh and new and exciting. So try to meditate on that if it's not coming that naturally to you, or maybe just remember to look up, look around you, recognize that new opportunities await. So Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back tomorrow.